and find signed memorabilia and works of art from past virtual and physical conventions, again at wizardworldvault.com. So check those out. We have a very special treat for you tonight. Tonight only, for the next 45 minutes, we are going to be dropping prices ridiculously low, 50%, 75%, 80% off, but only for this next 45 minutes to an hour. So if you're sitting at home watching us live Monday evening, you're in the right place for some great deals. But first off, I need to welcome my co-host for the evening. If you've been to a Wizard World show, he's the first thing you see when you come in the door, but you probably hear him down the road first. He has served as the entertainment stage host for the past 4 years, including the acts, asking some trivia questions, generally having fun with the fans. You also saw him last year on Celebrity Big Brother. Here is America's favorite house guest. Give it up for KATO KAELIN.
Mike G in the house.
KATO.
World. I know what you're thinking right now, Mike. Is that KATO? Is that a hologram? No, it's me. This is not an Instagram filter. It is me,
wow.
KATO here, with my own Cyber Monday music. Feel it? It's Cyber Monday. It's Cyber Monday. You know what, Mike? I'm doing this show right now live in Burbank, and I'm at the world famous Burbank Radiator Shop, which, by the way, is the best place in town to take a leak. But seriously, Mike, I want to say that we have got so much. Thank you for sending me all the signed memorabilia, what we have today. Now, these works of art are from our favorite artists, our vendors. Now, I've been there for 4 years. I want people to know these vendors are, Mike, verify this, the coolest people you will ever meet. And this is all at the wizardworldvault.com. We want you to go to wizardworldvault.com right now. You can check out our amazing Black Friday deals we had, and a special treat today. And who doesn't like treats?
I love treats, KATO. KATO, did you have some good treats on Thanksgiving?
Well, I'll tell you what, for those that are tuning in live right now like we are, get ready for some special Cyber Monday flash deals that will only happen during tonight's live broadcast. So they got about 45 minutes, Michael, of the coolest stuff signed. I'm blown away for the 50% off. It's amazing. I'm dropping my fee. 50% off, Mike.
50% off of KATO. You heard it here first, people and producers in the background. KATO just sliced his own price by 50%. KATO, we're going to start in a few minutes when we go to that first item. We're going to start a counter at the bottom of the screen so that everyone watching at home knows exactly how much time they have left. We have folks tuning in right now. Let us know where you're watching from, your state, your country. Bernhardt Holmoke, KATO, says KATO brings back con memories. Katie Jones, Katie of the entertainment stage, is watching right now too. She says, hey, KATO, KAELIN. Tammy Anderson said, hi, Dad. Yeah, John from Oregon is watching. Sean Kimbler also watching. Sean said he has been hitting the deals hard this entire weekend, so super excited. New World Mike is watching from Greenville, South Carolina. So we have people tuning in from all over the place.
You know, it's so funny, Mike. I was on all the social media today, and I was blown away of how many replies there are of people that are going to be watching. I had quite a few celebrity friends saying, "I'm gonna share this." They shared it, so I've got a good feeling this Cyber Monday will feel like a Cyber Friday, Saturday, Sunday weekend. I'm ready to party. I think that might have great. Oh. Hello, it's one of the vendors.
Oh, I'm so
sorry. You're supposed to call me on the Apple, not banana. No, we've got deals happening in a second. The first item, I don't know. I'm talking to Michael right now. Hold on, I got another call. Who is this? It's one of the artists. You won't believe that was. I'm going to give a little hint to who that was.
Who was it?
William Shatner.
What? No.
I'm going to tell you, stay with that one. We might put it on live, or we might just show some sort of picture.
Good segue, KATO. Good segue. We maybe have an exclusive, once-in-a-lifetime, rare, limited quantity William Shatner photo coming up. But first, KATO, you've been, how long have you been on the Wizard World Convention circuit with us? How long would you say?
I've been there for four years now. I think I've hit over probably 60 cities. The great thing about Wizard World, is that we don't have a vacation. It's a year round, and COVID's not going to take us down anymore. We're ready to start back up. And you know what? The best part about that is I get to meet everybody. I don't get just to meet the celebrities and everything. I get to meet the vendors. I get to people to do all the artwork. So I think this the coolest thing is when I got to meet the if you can help with the name, the gentleman who started the Deadpool, meeting that artist.
Oh, Rob Pryor. Rob Pryor, yeah.
Right, of course, many times in Madison. I'm from Wisconsin originally. I live in LA now, but having a dinner with Stan Lee was probably one of the highlights. And when Stan Lee says, there's Kato, I get a little bit excited when I hear, my heart goes out to him. One of the kind of the reason that all these billion-dollar films and everything is CGI, everything is all because of Stan Lee. I think everything's sort of owned to him with Marvel and the multi-billion dollars they bring in worldwide.
Yeah, our love goes out to Stan Lee, obviously, and his family, but then just all of the lives that he touched with all of the creations, all of his characters that he created. And Kato, guess what? Guess who's in the upper left corner there of 2014 Sacramento? That is Stan Lee. This is a...
I thought that looks like my high school graduation yearbook.
It kind of looks like that, but back in the day, for many years at our conventions, we would have every celebrity that was joining us that week sign a convention poster. So this is a $7,500 value, Kato. Amazing signed autographs from all kinds of people.
But should we slash the price?
Let's slash the price, Kato. How low do you want to go? I've got everything right now. The deals are activating as we speak.
Only because I did win the limbo contest at Wizard World. How low I could go? Might say 3,000. Can you make it lower?
I think. Well, okay. So, Kato, here's the thing. This poster is signed by Stan Lee, Chris Hemsworth, Bruce Campbell, William Shatner, Billy D. Williams, John Bernthal, Sheamus from the WWE, Sean Patrick Flannery, David Della Rocca, Julie Benz, James Marsters, Michael Rosenbaum, Jason David Frank, Ralph Macchio, and William Zabka and Sarah Underwood. I don't know if we can go any lower than 3,000, Kato, unless you say it. Unless you say, give it the go, we'll go lower than 3,000. What do you think?
You know what? I'll tell you what. Honestly, Mike G, I think that the holidays are coming up. I think everybody would love to save a little more money. Why don't we do $1,000 less? Let's go to $2,000 for all those signatures.
You heard it here first. This is a rare, once in a lifetime. You're never going to see this poster anywhere else because we made it for our show. Signed by all of those signatures together are worth well over $7,000. But we are going, because Kato said so, $2,000. $2,000.
Mike, I think you're right with that. I think the Stan Lee autograph picture right in itself, it's got to be at least $7,000. I had a great story with John Barenthal, of course.
Yeah.
John did quite a few of our shows. I was in the airport waiting to board a flight, and I said, "Why do I know that guy?" And he's with his kids and his wife, gorgeous family, gorgeous. I called them the Little Punishers, and he was so kind to me. And I said, I remember him when he did a film called The Accountants. I don't know if you saw it with Ben Affleck, and he was just he steals every scene he's in, and he's of course the Punisher, Frank Castle. So he's one of the great people that I've met. Chris Hemsworth, of course, Thor. Growing up, that was the comic book because of my hair. I don't know if you remember Mike G. I had the Thor hair going in the '90s, and that's what I was, Thor. So. Great one to have with that, just to have Chris Hemsworth sign that. Norman Reedus. You've got Jason Paul Frank, I think, of course, a Power Ranger. So, I mean, it's like I said, it's like the superhero class graduation picture there of the yearbook. It's so cool.
So cool.
$2,000, great price.
$2,000. So that is on sale, everybody that's watching at home. $2,000 for the next 45 minutes to an hour whenever we finish on this fun shindig. Kato, we have some other people checking in. Amanda Gutman wants you for her birthday, Kato. She said, Kato, for my birthday. She's in Minnesota. We've got Mark Shields watching, Thomas from New Hampshire, Brian from Wisconsin, Phoebe from Chicago. The deal
let's go back to Amanda in Minnesota on the cake. Let's go back to Amanda. I'll come out to there for that birthday cake or jump out of the cake. Which one is it?
$2,000, everybody, and maybe Kato will come to your hometown and jump out of a cake.
So cool. You said Brian from Wisconsin. Anybody from Wisconsin I love. Well, actually, I love them all. Everybody that comes there. The great thing is we did the Minnesota show. I loved it. Madison is one of my favorite ones because I get to go visit my family and do the show. And I think that's from the Sacramento show. Am I right, Mike?
That's correct. Sacramento 2014. 2014.
Wow, that's terrific. And the Sacramento show, of course, the California State Capitol. We did something different last year. Do you remember that? We did it.
We did.
We had to rebuilding it. So we were at this huge estate, like a farmland where they have the state fair. I loved it because they had actual horses there, cows, pigs. You were like, of course, you know, the America's Dairyland, Wisconsin. So I was so at home in Sacramento, and you know, everybody comes out from the California, just a quick hour flight. So everybody came to that show.
That's so cool.
Every hot star.
What's really great is we already have sold one of our items that's coming up in a bit, Kato. So maybe we'll get some information on who sold that. But remember, this item is on sale throughout the evening. Normally $7,500. Kato slashed the price down to $2,000. So take advantage of this Cyber Monday Mayhem deal. Should we do the next item up? You mentioned this gentleman before, Kato. One of your favorites. He's on this. He's on this poster. But now we've got an exclusive photo of him. Should we show everybody what it is?
I think I should do an imitation. You tell me if this sounds like him.
Got it.
Bones, cut down. I am Captain Dempsey. Cut.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good, Kato.
Thank you.
Everyone watching at home should know that this is just me and Kato's normal banter. Kato has been coming up with, we didn't plan any of his impressions or the banana phone. You know what I mean? Kato, that's what we love about Kato at the shows. He just shows up with the high energy and is just so supportive of the fans and the audience. And we miss you, Kato. We miss you at live shows. Oh, man.
You know what? Honestly, God, it's the greatest thing meeting I tell everybody, I just so many interviews. I did 3 different interviews today. I did a radio show on Saturday. Everybody asking about Wizard World, and you can vouch for me on this. It's a community where everybody is loved, and they come to a lot of the shows. They travel there. It's sort of like being a rock star. They come to all the shows.
Yep.
They love. It's just a great community, and you keep waiting for the next film to come out. You see the best costumes. You have costume contests. It's where kids, the parents can be the kids, and it's that 4 days where it just. You know, like I said, I've never seen arguments break out at Wizard World show. It's all about love and fun and laughs. It's
all about family, and we definitely miss seeing people in the physical sense. But, you know, we've been able to connect over this virtual medium, and so it's super cool to have you, Kato, here and have all the fans tuning in. Phoebe from Madison, Wisconsin says, this is absolutely hilarious. Great job. Darren says, I lost it for a second. Mark Shield says the moderation here is awesome right now. And Miss Elisa 75 says, I love seeing Kato at the show in Madison. So we got a lot of fans in the crowd right now.
And the great thing about this picture of William Shatner, which should be, you know, it was 75, we're going to 25.
$25, everybody.
25 for that picture. If you notice the special thing that Shatner's horse, the horse actually has Spock's ears.
Boom! We need a rim shot. We need somebody in the background doing the. We don't have any sound effects for you. I'll give you a bell anytime I like your jokes from here on out, Kato. I'll give you a little ding.
I love it.
I'd love to hear. So yeah, this is on sale right now, everybody. There's only 5 available at this price. Normally $75, on sale for $25, like Kato said. So head to wizardworldvault.com and purchase this now. You can open up 2 browsers. You can still watch us. But tell us about Shatner. My gosh, what does Shatner like behind the scenes in person?
Well, it's a great story. William Shatner. He's lives in the well, I think it's in Malibu, now the Valley. But I'm very dear friends of the late. I was very dear friends of the late Dick Van Patten. He was a friend of William Shatner's, and Dick had a very famous poker game that I was part of, and it was a small neighborhood. I think Bill, they call him. I call him William. Bill Shatner came to the wedding of one of Dick's sons. Could not be a sweeter man. And then I think I was in Portland, the show. All I know is that we shared a bowl of soup together, and he was in the green room, and I was in heaven having soup with William Shatner.
Oh my
you
gosh.
know, it was the trouble with tribbles. It was KATO KAELIN. it was the best. Like I said, he's the greatest. And I remember on TJ Hooker, because I got to meet Adrian Zemed. Do you remember the show? Adrian Zemed was the other cop with him. And Adrian became quite famous because he did a movie with Tom Hanks called Bachelor Party. And if anybody goes back in time, you should go and watch that movie again. It was the star vehicle for Hanks. And Adrian Zemed was so outstanding in that movie. Comedy timing was perfect. And, you know, it all comes back around, that whole thing. And William Shatner, again, like I said, one of the coolest people. His autograph alone from Star Trek. I mean, you're saying it's 25. We slashed the prices.
All the way down to 25.
That's you. I mean, that's unheard of.
It's a crazy price, and it's Kato. Fans are going to the site right now and eating and already purchasing all of these signed items. We've even sold out of some of the things that are still coming up. So we've turned them off. We're now releasing them at the very moment that we announce them from here on out, because they are going like hotcakes. So get on Wizard World Vault right now and purchase those things. Tammy Anderson says, "Gorgeous horse." Yep. What's up, Kato?
Yeah, at the wizardworldvault.com. All these, I'm sure we do it in all our shows. They all show the certification that it is all authentic.
That is a great point, Kato. Yes, we have Wiz Auth. We get them all rated. So all the comic books you're seeing, and all the comic books are rated by CGC. The autographs are rated by our own Wiz Authentication. So you're getting a certificate of authentication with all of these autographs, which I think is worth half the price right there. Because you could pay a lot of money to have to go and get someone to do that.
Yeah.
Oh man, everything.
I agree with that. And I think that's the thing. I do a lot of charity events, and I get to do I did not the name drop, but I do Bill Murray's golf tournament, and of course I eat it at the restaurant in St. Augustine called Caddyshack. They have one in Chicago show, and the people of Bill Murray's family, when we did the Chicago show, they would come to our show. As you know, I'm in the big main hall lobby right there. You cannot miss me. And there's I think we hit over 100,000 people. Well, they came by from the Caddyshack restaurant, I want to point this out, and gave out. They gave me a stack of at least 200 where people could get a free drink or appetizer. I mean, it was so great. And so the point I'm making is I do his charity event, and we do auctions and auctioneers there. And when you have an autograph from a Stan Lee, some people would bid up to $10,000. No joke, for the charity.
Yeah,
and a William Shatner autograph at the charity, I can't remember, but I know it was probably well over $500. So the $25 for this, and it's for a great. If they can buy more than one, think about stocking stuffers. And who would not? I mean, how many people do you know that are so into Star Trek, and they just go, "You've got to be kidding me! This is authentic." And it's like, yeah.
This is a good gift for. Yeah, and this is a good gift for horse lovers too. Anyone who's a huge Shatner fan, but also a huge horse racing fan, knows that Shatner loves horses. He raises his own horses. He competes with them often, and so this is a rare photo, not of him as Captain James C. Kirk, but him riding one of his stallions. Maybe even the horse that he rode in Star Trek Generations, perhaps.
Well, about a mile from where I'm taping this live from the house, I live probably not even a mile from the Los Angeles Equestrian Center. It's in Burbank. And that's where William Shatner, as all the people that do their horses, they have polo matches there. It's right down the road, and it's a star-studded people that obviously so many people own horses out here because it's they can have a zoning here where you can have horses, and people where I live have horses right in the street.
That's so awesome.
So kind of cool.
Should we get the next deal up here? There's more than 2 deals. Kato, and if you're just tuning in, we've got a exclusive signed photo signed autograph with over 10 celebrities of your favorite sci-fi and fantasy genres that were at Sacramento 2014 Comic-Con. We've got this exclusive William Shatner signed photo down to $25. What's up next, Kato?
I believe that. You know what? My mom, when I was growing up, she always would say to me, "Why, you just remind me of Michael J. Fox."
Good segue, Kato. Good segue. That's right. It is time for our next photo. It is a exclusive Back to the Future 1 comic. We've got a Back to the Future 1 comic. It is signed by Michael J. Fox, as you can all see here. That is the item that is up next. And we actually have an expert for this one, Kato. We have an expert in the field that we're going to bring in. You know Victor Dandridge, right?
You know what? I'm gonna talk to Victor about being an expert in this, because I'm gonna be an expert with Victor, because there's a lot I know about this one too. So take it away, Victor.
All right.
I'm gonna try to stump you. You show me, and I'm gonna tell you more about this.
It's gonna be Kato versus Victor. If you've been to our shows, not only do you see Kato when you walk in there, but you've seen Victor hanging around in Artist Alley, hanging with all of the artists and making sure that they've taken care of. He is the hardest working man in comics, and I think he's coming to the stage right now to talk a little bit about some comics. Victor Dandridge, you hear that?
Hello.
Called you out and said he knows more about this comic.
Whoa, Kato, baby, how are we doing?
I love you, baby.
Oh my God, I miss you. I miss you so much.
Victor, what's so great is I'm sure you got the stories at Back to the Future. That growing up, that was the the film for me because
Of course.
during the castings, I got to read for certain roles that were Michael J. Fox roles. So it's just very bizarre that later on I'm going to show a picture of what I looked like back then. And I also read for another film. Remember with the Zuckers, there was a Top Secret, Val Kilmer. All these things. Victor, you know all these things great on with the Back to the Future. I do too. And by the way, you know, Victor, came to our shows, of course, Tom Wilson.
Of course. Absolutely love Tom. He's fantastic.
I don't want to step on your toes. Take it away, and I'm going to hear what you're going to say.
No. Okay, so listen, everybody that's a comic book fan out there, let me just tell you right now, first and foremost, as a CGC graded book, this is going to go sky high. That's just in general. CGC is an awesome company. When they slab something, the value structure is already locked in. That's number 1, 2, and 3. The fact that it is signed by Michael J. Fox kicks it up into the stratosphere. I literally, I would probably put this on par $1,000 right now. Like that's literally what I would say this is valued at. What are you guys doing it for?
Victor, the normal price, our regular sale price is $500.
Are you kidding me?
So that is
that's already a steal. Like you're done, right?
But what's
like,
the KATO price? KATO's been slashing prices ridiculously, costing us all kinds of money. KATO, what are you going to take us to?
You know what, Victor? This is something I shouldn't have done. I had 4 glasses of eggnog. I'm going to $200.
Whoa! Did you say $200?
$200. Honestly, tell people. I mean, I don't want them to resell it, but this is such an amazing deal. Signed by Michael J. Fox on the comic book Back to the Future, which started the whole trilogy.
Yes.
I'm blown away.
Listen, the Back to the Future comic book actually explores aspects of the series that don't get talked about in the movies. So this is a huge get. This is a fantastic piece. $200? Are you serious? Listen, I might have to log off and I might have to go buy one right now myself. Yo, $200? Christmas just became early for somebody at my house. That's all I'm gonna say.
There's only 5. There's only 5, everybody.
Yeah, hold on. Let me open up another window. Y'all keep talking.
Only one, Victor, only one we're going to do at that price at 200. We have 5. But if they're watching us live right now, we're going to start the bidding into it because this will go if it hasn't gone already.
Listen, I'm trying to buy it right now, so it better not have gone yet. Hold on, let me. I'm trying to get to the vault.
All right, so KATO, we've I got some word from the producers. We have 5 of these that we're doing at 200. One person has already bought them. We just had someone buy one instantly right now.
Oh my God!
So there's only 4 remaining.
We have producers.
We have producers. I mean, you know,
buy that comic for me.
We've got some guy in Florida in his sweatpants watching the sales. All right, and he's there, and we love him. And his name is Sam Katz, and he's watching the sales right now.
Dude, that's awesome. Listen, a 9.8 is super high as well. Like that's literally one of the highest grades that you're gonna find of a slab comic book. So this is a super high value. Hold on to this one. This is the one that you put away. You never know what this is going to be valued at 2, 3, 4, 5 years down the line. This is going to be huge. So definitely not one of those. I'm not joking. I'm planning on getting one. So
that's 2 gone. That's 2 gone.
Oh my God. I hope that was my wife. Okay.
Here's Victor and Mike, here's a question for you. On this comic book, because you're there, Michael, live, I'm far away. Now, as you know, at our shows, you guys, sometimes we've got Tom Wilson, Claudia Wells there.
Yes.
Can they get that? Is it covered, or can people take it out of a cover and get it re-signed by other actors in the film?
You don't want to get it
how much more would that go up in price?
Well, okay, so here's the thing. The problem is that once you take it out of the slab, you do run the risk of damaging the book itself. So that's a little tricky. Not impossible. We'd have to see if CGC offers any special deals on re-slabs if it's re-signed by somebody else. If they do, that takes this into the literal stratosphere. That's a $10,000 book, easy.
Well, KATO, you bring up a good point.
Yeah.
So this exclusive one here is going to be all about the Michael J. Fox autograph. But you bring up a great point, KATO. We have some virtual experiences coming up. That's a great segue that are going to involve those multiple signatures. For example, coming up, hosted by Victor Danger himself, are the original voice actors of the 4 animated Ninja Turtles, Michelangelo, Donatello, Raphael, and Leonardo. And they are doing a signed item that will include all 4 of their signatures. So you definitely have to check that out.
Victor.
Yes, sir.
Is Donna Jello the stuff you take if you have diarrhea?
Only if
I told KATO I would ding him every time he had a good joke.
Listen, that was a good one.
I brought my own laugh track.
No, that's amazing.
Jamie6600 says, I love the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle guys.
Let me tell you guys another quick story for that, Victor, Mike. One of my dear friends is the creator of the Ninja Turtles, Kevin Easton.
Yeah,
Yes,
Kevin.
yes,
Kevin,
love
yeah.
Eastman.
Kevin Eastman was when you see him, we went to many parties together of a gentleman by the name of Savage Steve Holland, who did Eat the Cat. Savage also did a film called Better Off Dead. I'm godfather to his son.
Are you serious? That's amazing.
Yes. I don't kid around, guys.
I love it. I love it.
All right, Victor. Hardest working man in comics, Victor Dandridge.
That's me.
Vantage In-House, and You Create Comics. Victor, stay in the wings. We might have another comic coming up that we're going to bring you out here to race us.
Not a problem.
But let's keep moving along. Angie King, Kato says, Kato is so awesome to meet at the cons. If you get a chance, go see him. I met him in Chicago and love him. That is from Angie King tuning in. Kato, we are going to go Doctor Who, the Marvel Cinematic Universe as Nebula. Karen Gillan signed autograph right now. A Karen Gillan signed autograph. Let me bring it up for everybody to see. She was right before there. There she is right there.
Oh, yes, Karen. It's also, Mike, when people come, how many times is it great that we have so many different cast members coming to our shows from the Doctor Who? And
so
that's
many.
Probably one of the most popular costumes is people coming as Doctor Who and 13. And pretty cool.
Doctor Who, Doctor Who companions, all kinds of fun stuff.
Yeah. So you want me to give a price on this one?
We should give a price. So this normally goes for a pretty reasonable price.
Let me guess.
Oh, guess.
Let me guess.
Go.
I'm going to go low, and I'm going to say it normally goes for 75, and it should go for 200.
It should go for. It's normally 75.
I'm going to go $25 on my. I'm going to cut it to not 50% off. I'm going down to 25 if it's okay with the producer.
Let's check. Let me check in. It's okay, Kato. They're saying it's okay to go at that ridiculously low price of $25.
That, you know what? Who's not doing all their holiday shopping right now? This is phenomenal.
And we only have 75 of these. There's 75 of them, but they do go fast. Once we drop these things down to $25, she has got a huge fan base. Doctor Who fans, MCU fans are going to eat this up. So definitely take advantage of the Karen Gillan photo now. Only $20. $20.
Yeah, I think so. If you can get one of the producers, Karen was in the green room. If Karen was part of our Philadelphia show, can you ask? Is it Sam? You said
yes.
If Karen showed up there. I know that. I believe she flew in from Heathrow, if I'm not mistaken.
She is from the UK, that's for sure. Maybe we can get Sam to confirm that she was at the Philly show, but she's definitely been in our shows before. And we love Karen. Yeah, she's such a doll.
Because I think we did that group photo because we had so many different people dressed as the characters, and she was so kind to come into the audience with everybody, just walking. And by the way, how great is it when you see the actors while they go on their break, but they and they just goes, and their handlers are going, no, that's $1,000, no free pictures, and they go, forget it, I'm in a happy mood. It's great. And they do selfies. Oh man,
the green room. The green room is one of my favorite parts of the cons because you're just seeing people from all different places. You're seeing everybody from sci-fi, fantasy, from like the 70s, 80s, 90s. Everyone's just hanging out in this one big space. And that's what's so great about that. Remember that photo is still on sale, everybody, for the low, low price of only $2,000, the Sacramento poster, where you see all of those celebs hanging out together on a poster, and they signed everything.
It's so great that. 1 second. Sorry, Mike.
Oh, you got a call. Kato's got a call.
Oh, it's from London. Hello,
oh.
Karen. No, we're doing your picture right now. Who? Oh, Doctor Who. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
I will tell everybody. She said, please do some bidding. Mike, are they bidding now? She wants to know.
Yes, everyone, you have it for the next, we're only on for the next 15, 20 minutes. So get them now, 15, 20 minutes.
Karen, we're going to get, all right, I'll tell that. She's going to buy a William Shatner horse picture.
That means there's only a few left. That means there's only 3 left.
You know, we lost our lease. Everything must go. I love it. It's so great, and that's a great shot of her.
That is an awesome shot. That's one of the fan favorite episodes. Kato, you were talking a little bit about stocking stuffers before. Now we've been selling things. Let's see, what have we done so far? We gave $7,500 for 2,000. We gave a Shatner photo, $75 for 25. This Karen Gillan, $75 for 20. Michael J. Fox, $500 for 200. Now, what if I'm looking for the ultimate stocking stuffer, and I'm at my work party, and I've got a budget, and I only have $1 that I can spend. Can we do anything for $1? What do you think?
Did you honestly just say $1?
One, can we do it? Can we do it?
Well, let me ask you a question. How many friends are you buying for?
At least 1,000. At least 1,000.
You know what we'll do?
Yeah.
You're a fan of The Walking Dead?
I am. I love The Walking Dead. We're in the final season.
Walking Dead. Let's
The
do
Walking
Dead comic book cover.
Oh, I think that's a great idea.
$1. You know what? That's crazy. $1.
$1.
Everybody's got $1. We'll take 4 quarters. We don't care. 4. You know what? Buy 10 for $10. You know, here, I'll be your own handling for you for $1. Handle me, handle me.
You heard it here first. Kato's gonna handle you for $1, everybody. Kato, this is
$1.
One of the other things. So not only do we have those signed giant posters with all the celebs at many of our shows, but we also do this really cool thing where we have exclusive variant covers, which means, you know, we take some of our artists, and let's bring back expert Victor Dandridge, comic expert Victor Dandridge back out here. But we get our artists that are in Artist Alley, and we have them do new versions of the original covers or their own take on number ones, on comic number one.
Well, I think Michael, the great thing is that what you're saying is this comic book is exclusively was made for Wizard World.
100%.
And
that's awesome.
And so, and by the way, we sell that at the shows. We have to be selling that for at least $50, if not more. Am I right?
$10 regular price, but we're dropping it all the way down to $1 just for this. Just for this.
All right.
Listen, this
Victor,
is definitely an exclusive piece. This looks like a Tedesco, Julian Tedesco piece. What was this for? Wizard World Fort Lauderdale?
Yes, Wizard World Fort Lauderdale.
I was there. That show was awesome. Okay, so this one's amazing. Number one, because it's a Tedesco piece. Tedesco's been doing some killer covers for Marvel recently. So the fact that you guys have one, he's normally like a painter. So the fact that you got like a pencil piece is super duper rare. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's a full sketch.
Yeah, that's oh my God. Listen, if you're a retailer, y'all need to be jumping all over this, like right now. Not now, but right now. Literally, Robert Kirkman recognized that there's a huge outcry for more Walking Dead content, so they re-released the series now like in color on the interiors. So to get an exclusive piece like this, no one else is producing this. Nobody else is going to have one of these. So $1 stock up, literally grab this. This shouldn't even last beyond this call. Like, this is amazing. For $1, you can easily contact CGC, get it graded, and you've tripled your value immediately. Like, get this, not now, but right now.
Can you picture the perfect $2 day? You get $1 taco with $1.
Yes.
Taco.
Yes.
And if you order it,
I remember the first time 5 years ago before I became part of Wizard World. Victor, you'll remember this. You were the one that caught me. I got caught stealing a Wizard World calendar, and the judge gave me 12 months. But seriously.
Yes, that was perfect.
Hey. Well, and Victor, you brought up an interesting point recently about Old Wizard magazine, right? So it's what started this company. It's where we started. We were a comic grading magazine, and it was all about those exclusive covers, those exclusive works of art by artists. And you could only get that, if you could only get that one issue with that cover. Right. It was exclusive to Wizard magazine subscribers. Yes. Same kind of thing.
Absolutely. The variant market is huge right now. Everybody's trying to do specific variants. The fact that this is both a variant and a con exclusive, that's a double dip in terms of its exclusivity. So 100% grab this one. You could even if you got this for $1, imagine if you got this for $1 and you did the remark with a well-known inker, and maybe they ink a certain part of it. Now you have a totally original piece because this is pencil style. So you can do something that can make this absolutely amazing, totally exclusive, all yours. $1, grab that. Not
Victor
now,
and
but
Kato.
right now.
Victor and Kato, this just in. Oh, go for it, Kato. And then I have an update on sales.
Don't lose your thought, but I do want to ask Victor a question.
Yeah.
I'm telling Victor people to go out and buy and resell right away. But are the items that you just heard about today, Victor, from the Stan Lee, Chris Hemsworth, John Barenthal, the Sacramento, the one that we went for it was $7,500 to $2,000, the Michael J. Fox. What are, for people getting at those prices, if they really, and they were collectors, and let's say they kept it for the 10 years or 5 years, what is the value? How does it actually go up?
So what happens is there's it's a matter of exclusivity, right? So the smaller amount of quantity that there is, the higher the value is. Now, Lord knows we don't want to wish any ill will on anyone, but obviously someone like Stan Lee, who has already passed, there are no new signatures for Stan. So that means the value is already going to skyrocket through the roof. So as people are, getting older, maybe even retiring from the industry, if they're not even producing, signature series things anymore, then the value of what they've already signed goes up. So this is that opportunity to grab it right now at a very valuable, very inexpensive, very reasonable price. And who knows where this could go for you in the future.
And and Mike knows as well, when we do our Wizard World shows, how many people do we meet that are collectors, and how many people are there just for that reason of saying, I want to get this person, I want to get all these different signatures. I want to get pictures with these people.
Yep.
And it's something that'll never ever stop. The Wizard World is always a new film. There's always a new book. There's
right.
There's always something that goes on, and so it's sort of never ending. And I could totally, I started my first show. I have quite a few collection. I've started because I walk around, and when I get to walk around, I buy a few things. So my collection has gone, not like yours, Victor. I'd like to know exactly what I actually have, what it's worth. I've got a few of the Batmans. I've got obviously
that could be good.
So I picked up from one of our vendors, Roman. I'm sure you know. He gave me some of the Bruce Lee items that I'm in love with, and it's so cool because you go shop. This is like being at a show virtually, and you can buy stuff. And the stuff that we're offering, Mike, is let's face it, it's like the top of the line.
Oh yes.
Well, and Kato, we are just barely scratching the surface. We are showing 6 to 7 items tonight that it's on this crazy Cyber Monday flash sale. So don't flash anybody, Kato. That's I don't know.
Whoa.
But there are over 300 more deals at 50% off right now at the Wizard World Vault. So go to wizardworldvault.com and check them out. Not only do we have our own memorabilia from past conventions, but we also have a lot of great stuff from our artists and vendors. There's amazing art, works of art from some of our favorite artists, some of our favorite vendors. Specifically, we have one of our favorite vendor, Ron Gould's Great Entertainment. A bunch of plaques with signed autos on there that he's slashed the price as well. So head to Wizard World Vault to check them out. And they're going fast. This is what I was going to say before, gentlemen. There are only 2 more Shatner horse photos. Only 2 more. God. Shatner horse photo.
And as you guys probably know, you can see I'm a pretty big collector of art and just artwork. You can see in the back that's a very expensive painting. I also have one of the original Picassos of the dogs playing poker, and that was Picasso during his velvet period.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh yeah. It's very well documented. Very well documented period.
So we have a ton of these, and again, we wanted to have an offer out there for everybody. So we've got that exclusive item that's only $2,000. But this is something fun. This is a fun, once-in-a-lifetime rare piece that you can only get from us. That's a variant cover, and it's only $1. So just go on, do something fun. Have fun. It's Cyber Monday. We're gonna keep doing this. We have 1,000 of them.
It's $1. It's a collector's item. You can't go wrong. Hey, Michael, real quick.
Yes.
When people go, we got the wizardworld.com and we got wizardworldvault.com.
Yes.
We have if you want to tell people, they go to wizardworld.com and it go right to the vault? How would it work?
That's a great question, Kato.
Wizardworldvault.com.
You can go to either of those sites. So Wizard World will have the link right there. So if you're used to our traditional website where you would used to go to check out our cons and when those are coming up, you can head right to just wizardworld.com. But if you want to beeline it and take the shortest route, it's wizardworldvault.com. And actually, Kato, we can't see it here in our Zoom call, but everyone watching at home, it's right underneath us. Wizardworldvault.com is right there, there.
Cool.
Yeah,
I love
for everybody.
that. So then you just add it to their cart.
Add it right to the cart.
All the carts have been sanitized. No worry about getting any kind of virus. Am I right? And as Victor pointed out, all the artwork is 100% dolphin safe. Victor, you told me that.
Absolutely. I certify it 100%.
All dolphin safe. All dolphin safe. Kato, we're almost out of time, but we're going to give out one more ridiculous offer. Do you want to do it? I'm gonna replace myself.
If you're gonna tell me it's what I think it might be,
it's what do you think?
Someone that came to my Kato Roki stage and sang. Are we talking in Green Arrow?
Boom! There he is.
I love it.
That's amazing.
I love it.
This is the photo where I just leave it up because no one wants to go back to me after Stephen Amell. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I'm telling you what, he's got people would keep going, where's Stephen Amell? I want to meet him. I want to meet him. Yeah, heartthrob, big heartthrob.
One of the nicest
Michael,
guys
you want
too.
me to give a price on this, or you want Victor?
Let's see if Victor can guess. How about that?
Ah.
So let me set the stage for you here, everybody.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
pop back
yeah.
on for a second. We have every show celebs come and
Right.
they sit at their booth. And if you've been to a con before, you know how they have their banners up behind them.
Oh, of course.
We only make one of these.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Per each celeb. And sometimes they travel around from show to show. So they even get that sort of prestige, if you will, of being around the country.
Right.
But at some point, you know what I mean? At one show, if we feel like it's gotten enough wear and tear, and you know, there is some wear and tear in these items, but they're once in a lifetime because they only come around once. You've got this exclusive item that's traveled around with Steve Amell to all the shows, and then he signs it. And this is a perfect banner. You can put it up in your nerd cave. You know what I mean? Everyone, we all have our nerd caves out there.
I kid you not.
You know what? You can't tell the size watching it on the screen, but the size, it's a good 6 to 7 feet
Yes.
of canvas, correct? Is that right? The one I'm looking at?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
It fits like in front of it. If you were to hang it in front of a table, it would cover the entire length of a table easily.
I mean, this is a great thing, like you said, in a man cave or just in your garage, whatever. I think that's a great thing to do is, you have a girlfriend or a friend is when she's sleeping, you have it set up that when she wakes up to the wall of Stephen Amell. And that's that whole thing of what? And you'll hear a big scream in the morning going, oh my God, I love you.
You did not fail your city. Let's go.
These banners, they're 36 by 72. So
Okay.
I'll let you know. Right now, it's up on the vault. Right now, everybody.
Yeah.
For $500. It's up for $500. But
Wow,
if you
that's
refresh your page, what should we drop it to? What do you think? What would be a ridiculous price to drop it to?
I would say $300.
We're gonna drop it now to $200, Kato. $200.
Oh my God.
200.
Oh my God.
We were right. We split the difference. Victor said 300. I said 100. It's good to split the difference at 200.
That's right.
And these are super cool. I know that we've done this before. We have Michael at one end and I'm at the other end while we're holding the canvas, and people are remember that, Mike? People are going crazy bidding on these things.
Yep, it's insane. We actually put the Jewel State one up for $100, and it sold instantly during our broadcast. So we're not even going to show the Jewel State from Firefly One because it's already sold. Everybody, it's already sold. We also have Peter Mayhew, who is Chewbacca, R.I.P. Peter Mayhew,
Yes.
and Maria Doyle Kennedy from Outlander. My gosh, we have some Outlander fans out there. They are the most rabid fans.
You have no idea.
Those are both up at $400.
Do you remember how they brought the Outlander fans in? Peter Katz, our president. Peter would have it was like a tour group, and it was non-ending.
Yes.
It was like a complete. I thought hopping on the K train was huge. This was the Outlander train. It just went on of these women that were phenomenally fun.
Oh, so great.
That was New Orleans.
New Orleans, yep.
That's
New Orleans.
amazing.
It was great. We had Sam Hugh in there and a bunch of the other cast members, Maria Doyle Kennedy. They're 3 by 6 feet. They are 3 by 6 feet, these banners. And we've got Peter Mayhew and Maria Doyle Kennedy. We're at $400. Kato, we're going to go with your price for these two. Stephen Amell staying at $200, but because you said $100, we're going $100 for Peter Mayhew and Maria Doyle Kennedy.
Beautiful.
I mean,
beautiful.
you can't go wrong with Outlander. That's going to sell. I don't even need to even mention anything. That should sell immediately. I mean, Chewbacca for $100, please.
Great.
What do you think, Chewie? What? That was my stomach.
I don't know what was better, your Chewbacca or your William Shatner. They're both.
I don't know. That Shatner was top notch, man. That was top notch.
Kato, Toby Mara says, I love the banners. Would literally be lost at the Wizard World conventions without them. Toby Mara also said Stephen Amell has done push-ups under John Barrowman once.
That is true. That is true. Yes.
One of his favorite stories.
I can see that's kind of funny.
Yeah, and we all got pregnant at that show. I remember that.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hey, Jamie Moore, one of our favorite staff members, Jamie Moore, travels around the country with us. Jamie660 said she has helped put up and take down these things over many years. So know that one of our favorite staff members, Jamie, has physically touched and put her sweat into hanging the
I could mention something about Jamie. I remember she asked to be rolled up in one of those things. We rolled her up in Stephen Amell, and we picked her up, and it was like this. And someone said, "Light the other end." No.
Oh, I gotta get her.
Yeah, that deserves a ding. There we go.
Oh man, this has been a blast. The time has flew by. Those are our flash sales that are going on right now. That will be live for the next few minutes or so. So definitely take advantage of those. But we are doing Cyber Week, Kato. This has gone so well. The producers just phoned in. I don't have my banana, but they said we're gonna keep the sales going all week.
Well, I wanted to mention that people, when you do this, I really want to know after the show ends of looking into actually bidding on. Just because of the Back to the Future, I mean, I love all the items. As Victor was saying, that Back to the Future one, just like I said, people don't know. I don't know if anybody knows that Robert Zemeckis. Just check his IMDb. He's a writer of that with a gentleman named Bob Gale.
Yep.
They wrote that film, and of course, does anybody realize that it was back then? It was through Amblin Entertainment. You know what that is, right?
Yes.
That's Steven Spielberg.
That's right.
And it's just amazing. And Victor, we did a show together where I was in your car, and I believe it was in Cleveland. Or was it? And,
we were in Columbus. We were in Columbus.
Columbus.
Yes.
You picked me up, and then we had to pick up Claudia Wells. I believe we did those. Claudia, of course, you know, is the girlfriend of Michael's in the first one.
Yep.
And
Jennifer.
I like Jennifer. And the first one is just so creative, and at that time, filming just it. Like I said, it means a lot to me. So it's a possible bid coming up on that. I was going to surprise everybody. If we still have a minute, I've got an actual QVC person coming by here in a second, but not yet. We have to wait. Keep talking. What I want people to know more about. Is there a Cyber Tuesday?
There's a whole Cyber Week, Kato. We are keeping up these deals each and every day. So just keep checking us out at Wizard World on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for our deal of the day, or Cyber Monday or Cyber Week deal of the day. I will rattle some of them off. We've got not only the things we talked about tonight, we've got signed signatures from cast members of The Vampire Diaries, Paul Wesley, Ian Somerhalder. We have additional William Shatner. If you'd prefer William Shatner as James T. Kirk, not on his horse, we've got those photos. Sam Witwer, we love him. He's been in like 3 or 4 of our panels. He's in every nerd property. Battlestar Galactica, Star Wars, The Clone Wars. He's all over the place. Robert Englund, if you're a huge horror fan like myself. We've got George Romero signed photos, Robert Englund signed photos. The list goes on and on.
Yeah.
Doctor Who, we had Karen Gillan, Peter Capaldi, Matt Smith, all kinds of fun people on the site right now.
And by the way, Robert Englund, I did a show with him in Sacramento, California. Not a Wizard World show, an actual little comedy bit show with Robert Englund. People don't know how hilarious this gentleman is. And it was me, along with someone from very long ago. You guys remember Sally Struthers?
Oh, of course.
I remember Sally Struthers.
Me, Sally, and Robert Englund doing some funny bits. I'll never forget it. Hey, we should tell, real quick to wrap up everything.
Yeah.
Go over all 5 of the items, Michael.
Let's go over them. And guess what? The Peter Mayhew banner just sold. It is now sold out, everybody. Peter Mayhew is now sold out. All right, take us through it, Kato. What was thing number 1? That was our...
Well, the first one I said it was my class graduation picture. As you can see, it's the we have over 20 pictures signed by all the celebrities, too many to mention, but Chris Hemsworth, Thor, of course, Stan Lee, John Barenthal.
William Shatner is on there as well. Billy Dee Williams, Norman Reedus, John Bernthal.
And that was already at a reduced price, everybody, of $7,500. I went crazy, and I cut it to $2,000.
You went crazy. It went off the rails, Victor. Off the rails, Victor.
That's crazy. That's crazy talk, man.
Great price. That is a great price. And then we went from that. And by the way, that is my favorite. I think we went from that to, was it Shatner next?
Shatner was next.
William Shatner, of course, on the Vulcan horse, riding it. He doesn't look like he has trouble sleeping there.
No, not at all. No.
Oh, look who just walked in real quick. Come on over here from QVC, one of the QVC girls, just to say hi. She heard some of the bidding. She does one of the modeling of skin products, but she heard some of the sales going on. Just say hi to everybody, Victor and Michael.
Come on in.
Hello.
that was
like a quick lean in and it'll dip out.
Got better. I'm
I love it.
Her skin did look great. William Shatner, also for an 80-plus-year-old man, has very nice skin. William Shatner. So
and he smells delicious.
Yeah.
And I had soup with, as you know, I had soup with him, and he did smell good. I thought it was minestrone. Anyways, we also have after that, I think we have the Michael J. Fox.
That's right, the Back to the Future.
Back to the Future, Victor's favorite. By the way, that's got to go immediately. We cut that to $200, correct?
$200. That's right.
Yeah.
$200 for that, and then we went on to was it Doctor Who? Karen.
Yeah, Karen Gillan.
Mm-hmm.
And then we wrapped it up with our last $1. We went crazy. For everybody to get their own stocking stuffer.
That's amazing.
Buy 10, everybody. It's $10.
It's worth it.
It really is.
It's like buy that or get a lotto scratcher and lose. Automatic winner. Boy, I thought this show was off the chart. I had so much fun.
So much fun. And don't forget that Stephen Amell is still up there, everybody. Stephen Amell.
Yeah, Stephen Amell. And Chewbacca, you just said Chewbacca already sold.
Chewbacca sold. Chewbacca is gone. So those items are going fast. So definitely head to wizardworldvault.com and check out.
I want to say thank you, of course, to you, Mike G, for working so hard. I also want to point out people that are behind the camera. You don't see them right now. Jerry Milani, always working hard. Sam Katz, you've been great, helping us out, keeping the phones going, and just incredible. And Victor Danich, of course. Victor at Kobe Seed in one of the cities. Kato, why don't you do Victor's song? Stop it. Don't put me on the spot.
Listen, Kato, you did karaoke with my mom. It was the greatest. So anything you do is fantastic.
It's coming, Victor.
Let's do it.
His name is Victor and Mike G. I drank 3 beers, now I got a wee. Thanks for being part of Cyber Monday. Shout it, you guys. Cyber what?
Cyber Monday. Cyber Monday Mayhem. Let's hear it for the hardest working man in comics, Mr. Dangerous.
Thank you guys for having me.
And America's favorite house guest, KATO KAELIN, everybody.
Love you all.
Come on back. We're going to keep doing this. KATO, will you come back? Will you come back another Monday and just slash prices again?
Yes. I love the holidays. Let's do a thing of Kato under the mistletoe.
Kato under the mistletoe. You heard it. Just like the end of the Marvel Avenger movies, Kato will return, everybody. Kato will return. Hey, speaking of events, join myself, and a bunch of other nerds on Wednesday. We're going to rewatch the Sons of Anarchy panel. Probably have Victor out there. We'll have Candace, a fan favorite. On Thursday night, we're doing trivia. It's free trivia. It's called Whiz Quiz, and we give away. Kato, you thought the prices tonight were good. You can come play trivia with me for free on Thursday and get these things for free if you win.
You know, I'm going to do that. And you know what else we're going to do, Mike?
What's that?
We're going to set it up soon. We're going to work it out somehow. We can do Kato Roki.
We're going to do Kato Roki. We're going to bring back Kato Roki. You heard it here first. We've got Spaceballs this weekend, December 5th. The stars of Hallmark Christmas movies. So come on out. And Victor Dangers will be returning with us again for the 4 voice actors from the animated Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That is all coming up. Head to Wizard World Vault right now. Support our artists and vendors and support us during this tough time of no physical conventions. We can't wait to be back and see all of you. Everybody checking in. Jamie660, Toby Mara, Amor Andres, all hanging out in the chat. This has been our first Cyber Monday Mayhem with KATO KAELIN, everybody.
Victor, make sure you say hi to Kevin and Ninja Turtles.
You know I will.
Bye, everybody. Have a great night.
Peace.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.